The heat in Kochi had already started to take a toll on me, and things back home needed to be sorted. So instead of heading further north, I decided on riding to Munnar, which is supposed to be much cooler, and to make my way to Chennai within next couple of days. Oh my god, take a look at this. It's so beautiful. Kochi is supposed to be an island. The one you can see on my right and this one which I am riding on. These are the two bridges that connect Kochi with the inner land. Kochi is on the western part of India, so the sun rises quite late. It's almost 7 in the morning. I am in fact so glad that finally I am leaving Kochi. The heat was getting really unbearable for me. So just thought of spending few days in Munnar before I head home. Okay, the board tells me I'm just about to cross the Periyar River. It was written Periyar River on the board, and I overlooked and missed the river part of it. And I thought I was in Periyar. I was quite excited to be, of being in Periyar at this moment. But no, I'm just crossing the Periyar River. More than I was excited to ride to a new destination, I was glad to ride in the hills after a very long time. And moreover, Munnar promised to be cooler than all the places I have been to so far. At last I'm riding in the hills. After such a long time. After getting screwed up for the last 15-16 days in the heat, I finally get to ride in the hills. And this feels so good. This is my domain, I feel. So at last, I'm riding on this stretch of road. I've always wanted to. I've always seen others doing it. And today finally I get to ride on this stretch of road. Just take a look at this. It's so much like direct from a picture postcard. This is exactly the point where they shot for the film, or rather the song from the film Chennai Express. I'm 8 kilometers before Munnar, and this is supposed to be the quite famous viewpoint where you get to see the full Munnar tea gardens and the tea estates. Right behind me you can see. That's quite famous, and more famous made by Shri Shah Rukh Khan and Deepika Padukone in the film Chennai Express for a particular song. The next challenge I knew I would face would be to find a budget stay in and around Munnar.
Around 800, we'll get it here itself, in this line.
Yeah. Eventually, I found one that also had a stunning view from my room. For the next couple of days, I explored the sublime beauty of Munnar. Sir? No Malayalam, sir. Actually, I had no idea. I was walking and that gentleman just told me that there's an elephant coming from that side. I shouldn't be going any further and I need to go back to Munnar town. After spending almost 2 days in the beautiful hills of Munnar, it was time for me to ride back to Chennai before I could head home. I knew the 600 odd kilometers ride back to Chennai would be a very long one and perhaps the longest in a single day I have ever ridden. Initially, the roads were bad, but the views made up for it. But soon, everything turned magical with the finest roads and the best views in a long time. It was a quite long ride for me, but I was unable to cover distances. Bad road conditions made things worse for me till I crossed over to Tamil Nadu from Kerala at Bonneville. Is this the Tamil Nadu-Kerala border?
Border.
And how far would be Theni?
I don't know about kilometer. You got Theni about 27. This looks so mighty and intimidating. As the roads became unbelievably beautiful after I crossed over to Tamil Nadu from Kerala, I twisted the throttle to cover distances quickly. So this is Theni. I just had my lunch, a quick lunch. Some rice and some sambar and curd. That's it. For longer rides, I would generally break up into smaller targets. So for this one, I would break it up into Theni, Dindigul and Trichy before I could make it to Chennai.
I've already crossed Dindigal, so the next stretch of highway till Chennai, I'm quite familiar with it. I've ridden on this stretch of highway previously, a couple of times before. So now it would mean twisting my throttle and sitting just tight.
I did not take a single break except to click the last sunset of my South India road trip. But still, I could only make it to Chennai late in the evening.
So it's done.
Cabin crew, take your seats for takeoff. Thank you.
As I took a flight back home, I could not but think about this country that we all live in, where every 100 kilometers language and culture changes, but something that unites us all. I remembered all those faces who made this journey so special and memorable for me.